guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash for the next 2 weeks. I know these videos are going to be long. I like to do swatches and I like to talk about makeup, and I do have a large collection. So, you know, if you like long videos, long shop my stash videos, please keep on watching. If you enjoy it while you watch it, please give it a thumbs up. And that's my disclaimer for this time around. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna say much else about that, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna try to make it short or anything like that. I know it's not gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and get started this time a little bit differently. I'm gonna get started with the lip products that I did have in here for all of the month of October. I actually just rolled these out, and then I rolled in all of my November lipsticks, and they're in here. I didn't put them in the drawer yet because I wanted to film this with you guys. I want to show you what I rolled out and what I rolled in. For the month of October, I actually did not have any declutters, any lip declutters. I do have one lip product that I will be pulling into a project pan pretty soon because there's not much product left in here, and I actually really do like this, so I think I should pull it into a project, and that's the Smashbox Always On. This is the metallic matte lipstick. This was the holiday part of their Christmas lip set for last year. There's really not a whole lot of product in these lipsticks, and I have a big window in here, so this is something I will be rolling into a project. I think maybe like 10-12 uses, and I'll probably will be done with this guy. Pretty crazy. I do have a big window. Again, pulling this guy out. I don't know, should I do lip swatches for the products I had in last time? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll have my video where I did these lip swatches. It wasn't the last shop my stash, it was the one before. I did swatches for all of these lip products. I'll have that linked in the description box and in the cards above, but I'll just go through them real quick. I had Buxom. This is a lip polish, full-on lip polish, the shade Rose Julep. A beautiful color. I did have MAC matte Kinda Sexy. That's really beautiful. I did have Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect. This guy's really amazing. Another matte. Looks like it's been touching the side of the, you know, the tube. Be careful with that. I did have Galactic matte lip paint in here, and this is the shade Demure. I really enjoyed that. This guy was really beautiful, topping like some of the matte lip shades. Gives it a little bit of a sheen. This is the Becca Glow Gloss in Lilac Geode. And I did have two lip pencils. I had the NYX lip liner in the shade Is Ever. I also had the e.l.f. lip definer and shaper. This guy's really nice, actually. I did not use the shape side. I only used the lip line side. It's a beautiful nude. I actually really enjoyed it. And it's nice because it does come with its own sharpener, so yay. What else for lips? I did have the Wet n Wild lipstick in Smoking Hot Pink. This formula is a little bit dry, or this one lipstick was a little bit dry, but it looks so beautiful on the lips, and it lasted for quite some time. I used it one day with that Becca Lilac Geode top in it. Oh my god, it was stunning. But I ate it away. I had a bagel and I ate it away. Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, and this is Hustle in Heels. I love the way that these smell. So like yummy. I can't describe it. What kind of smell would you say? It's not fruity, but it's not like cookie kind of thing. Maybe somewhere in between. I want to say maybe like some sort of ice cream. I had NARS lip. What's this? Satin lip pencil. I really don't know the name of the shade, but it's actually really glossy. I was thinking it was gonna be more matte, more dry. This was really beautiful, really glossy. I guess it does say satin lip pencil. What was I thinking? It would be matte and dry. The Charlotte Tilbury, this is Candy Darling. It's a little sticky, but it's really beautiful, and I made a nice dent in there. Yay. Wet n Wild Nice to Fuchsia. think this guy, I don't know how long it will be staying in my collection because it did feel like it was starting to dry out. So we'll see next time I pull it in how it is. So those are the lip products I had for the month of October. Okay, now that we talked all about the lip products, let's go ahead and start talking about powders. Honest Beauty, this is like the illuminating Midnight Reflection Luminizing Powder. I did try to use this guy as a like a buffing powder. It's really pretty, but I gotta go light tinted if I'm gonna use it as a buffing powder because it does have quite a bit of illumination to it. I'm gonna pull that guy out. I will be pulling out my Laura Mercier translucent powder as well. That's one of my favorites. I do have the e.l.f. I don't know what this guy's called. Is this the HD powder? Maybe it is the HD powder. Honestly, I did not use this guy. I didn't reach for it. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't use it. I didn't wear makeup all of, ooh, so finely milled. Ooh, this is soft. I'm gonna have to keep this guy in here and see what I think about it. There was like a week, the first week that I done like shop my stash, I did not wear makeup at all, so I didn't choose a lot of the products. That's why it's been 3 weeks, not 2. I've been trying to do them every 2 weeks, but if I didn't use them, I can't really talk about them or roll them out for something else. This Laura Geller isn't a project, so I'm gonna keep it in here. The foundations that I had in here, I had Bobbi Brown's Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, full coverage. It says full coverage. I don't think it's full coverage. I really like it, but I noticed that I don't get like, usually I wear my makeup, I don't know, I put it on at like 5 in the morning. I don't take it off till about 8 at least at night, and this got like, this broke down for sure. So but it looks really beautiful, you know, the rest of the time. Revlon Color Stay. I really actually like this guy. It says matte finish, but I do use quite a bit of dewy products that I don't think it's matte on me, or I don't find it to be matte, but it's really nice. My oils take quite a bit of time to start peeking through now that we're kind of moving from summer to, you know, like winter, fall weather. My skin is not as oily. Starting to be a little bit more normal, so I can use hydrating primers and a foundation and all that and not have it starting to be too oily. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but this wasn't super oily. I did get a new foundation and I put it in right away as soon as I received it, and this is the Kokie full cover foundation. This is, I think this is like their matte, their new one. I have it in the shade 40W. It's like a spot on shade match for me. I think I only used it one time, so this guy I'm gonna keep in here again, just so I can use it a little bit more. So this guy will be keeping, my camera cut me off, sorry. I am gonna go ahead and keep the Kokie Professional like matte foundation in here. Is it matte foundation? I don't know. Says full cover foundation. Yeah, matte complexion. Again, I'm in the shade 40W, perfect shade match. I'm gonna keep it in here. I do want to use it since I only use it one time. I do want to use it a little bit more, so this is gonna stay in here. And then the 2 concealers I had in here, I had the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I did have to mix this guy with a little bit darker concealer to kind of get a good match for me, because this guy is super light. I went by someone's recommendation on YouTube when I picked out this shade, and I'm like, what the hell, like this is super light. It doesn't look very, I don't want to say natural, it doesn't look very flattering because it doesn't cover enough dark circles when it's super light. So anyways, I did have to mix it. I'm gonna pull it out. The LA Girl Pro Conceal I did not use at all, so it's gonna stay in here. For highlighter, the Laura Mercier Highlight Shade 01. Absolutely stunning highlighter. It looks like nothing, and then you swatch it and you apply it and you're like, ooh, this is something. Beautiful. Pull it out. I had the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan. This guy is also really beautiful. I don't know if I want to keep it in here. I did pick up like the new MAC holiday palettes, so I think I would like to play with those, and one of them is got some bronzers in it. But this guy's so pretty and it smells so good and it looks so beautiful on the skin. It's been here for a while. I'm gonna take it out. Natasha Denona Diamond and Glow. I definitely made a dent into that diamond because I can't figure out how to make it work and stay on my skin without it like falling all over, and I don't know. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's definitely like diamondy. Can you even see that? I can't even see that. I'm pulling this guy out. Yeah, I'm pulling it out. I don't know. I think it's not my favorite product from Natasha Denona. I never thought I would say that, but it's not. Next up, I had the Ofra blush in the shade Chameleon. This guy is really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, of course. And the Revolution, this is a highlighter, a jelly highlighter. This isn't a project, that's why it's in here. I think after I hit my goal on it on the project, this guy is gonna be a declutter because it's starting to stiffen up a little, but it's, I just want to show you. I mean, look at that formula. It's definitely starting to dry up, but look at how beautiful this guy is. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely stunning. So yeah, this isn't a project. It's gonna stay. I'm nowhere meeting my goal on that. We'll just say that. Let's do the palettes, like the face palettes that were in here. I did have the NARS new holiday palette, the Star Scene, in the shade Divine. I only used the pink shade in the middle. I'm so sad I didn't get more use out of this guy. Like I said, I really did not wear much makeup, and I mean, I'm trying to hit my goal on some project pen items, so I really concentrated on those. I will go ahead and pull it out. I do have some new products to play with, so I gotta pull this guy out, unfortunately, but yeah. Okay, Tartiste Pro Glow. My god, I don't know why it took me so long to try out this contour, cream contour shade. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. It blends so easily. It looks so beautiful in my skin tone. I have been using it with this MAC 159 brush. I think this brush is meant to be for foundation, but I have been like picking up product with the tip of the brush. I apply it and then I blend it in like this with the side of the brush. It looks really beautiful. I kind of want to keep this palette in here just for that shade, so I'm gonna move it to the side. I think it's gonna go back in the drawer because I have really been enjoying the cream contour and that in particular. I did have a mascara empty, which was the Charlotte Tilbury. I did pull it out of here. The Charlotte Tilbury, what is it, like the full fat lashes or something like that. So that's empty. I pulled it out. This guy's supposed to be in the project, so it's in here. Thank you, my friend Valerie. She sent me this guy by Kaja, the Moon Crystal, and this is the shade Tiger's Eye. Oh, this guy's so beautiful. I had to put it in here, although it wasn't, you know, I didn't shop my stash for it, but I had to put it in here because I just wanted to play with it. And I'm wearing it on my eyes today, actually. It's absolutely stunning. It is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Made my eyes just glow. It's really beautiful. So it's gonna stay. I did go ahead and put this guy in, the Becca Conceal Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I put it in here because I was having really bad under eye circles. I was studying and just like barely, I was getting tired. So I used this guy a couple times and I love it. So it's gonna stay in here. I do have, this isn't a project, this isn't a project. The Lorac Velvet Cream Shadow thing. I didn't use it. Once again, I did not use it. I didn't reach for it, so I don't know if I want to keep it or if I'm going to pull another like single shadow in. I'm just not inspired to use this, guys. There it goes. It's going to come out. What else do I have in here? I did have the Dr. Brent Pores No More primer. I really like this guy, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This guy is pretty amazing. It doesn't look as pretty as it used to, but it's okay. The oils are kind of like, okay, gonna come out, coming out. Revolution Makeup Revolution Sport Fix Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray. I don't know if it's an extra hold. It does have quite a strong scent. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I want to pull something else in. Yeah, I don't know if it's extra hold. I didn't notice that it was extra holding my makeup. Urban Decay Naked Honey. My goodness, this is like my palette. It is so beautiful. I just can't get enough of it. I did use this Kaja today with it. I used the shade Swarm, kind of like my crease, and then Keeper topping that. The shade Hive is in my outer corner. The shade Sting all over the lid. Topped it with this guy, and then it looks so beautiful. I loved it. So I gotta pull it out because I do have some new eyeshadows to play with, and one of the new eyeshadows is this guy. I did put it in because I just could not wait. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. It is stunning. It is so beautiful. Like just they feel so wonderful too. I'll show you just a couple swatches, 3 swatches. Here we go. So I did use this guy already one time, but I'm gonna keep it in here. I want to play with it a little bit more, and it's a mini, so I'm not gonna feel pretty crappy about having it in here. It's not gonna be taking too much space, but there's that. And then the last 2 eyeshadow palettes that are in here is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm, a beautiful palette, and the Persona Identity, the first Identity palette. Again, I love both. I did use both. I am going to pull both of these out. That is everything that was in here for 3 weeks already. Let's go ahead and shop my stash for new products. I get up with the stuff away, and then we'll start shopping my stash for new items to use. Okay, so new makeup drawers. A lot of new stuff. I don't know how it happened, but first I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this this Chantecaille, the cheek shade, and the shade is Smitten. We'll do swatches at the end like always. This had been on my wish list for I don't know how long. I finally got it, so I'm gonna pull that guy in. I did pick up quite a bit of holiday stuff. The first thing that I do want to pull in is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Jackie Aina palette. That is for sure gonna get pulled in. I do have, let's go next one down. Okay, from this guy, again, I also picked up this guy by Kevin Kwan. This is the Glass Glow Face Illuminator. This guy was so pretty when I tried it in at the store. I kept seeing Jamie Page rave about it, and I just had to. I had to try it, and then I picked it up. It's beautiful. I've actually used it a couple times since I picked it up. I'm not gonna lie. I've used it every day since I picked it up. It's been 5 days. I've used it every single day, with or without makeup. I'm gonna pull it in. I'm gonna show you what that guy looks like. I did pick up a couple of the MAC holiday stuff, like I did say. So, and the nude, the deep nude palette from Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. This is the deep one. Did I say that? I think I did. I got, let's see. How about we finally go ahead and bring in this guy, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is in the shade 2W1. With all my foundation obsessions, I don't know how I've never tried this guy. So this is coming in. MAC, do I want to do both palettes? Should I do both palettes? Then I wouldn't be able to shop for anything else. I got the, I don't know if they call them, what did they call them? Star Dipped Face Compact Light and Star Dipped Face Compact Medium Deep. I know that they had repetitive shades in here, like not all the shades are brand new. Like for this, for example, the deep one, they have the shade, the highlighter that I already do own, Snow Flushed. They had it last holiday. They have Delphine. Is it Delphine? Is that what it's called? Bronzer, which, you know, it's done before. Is it Delphine? God, what the hell is it called? Why don't I just open it, right? And then it'll be easier. Are the names listed on here? Delphic, not Delphine, Delphic. This is it. It's beautiful. And this is the highlighter that I do own, Snow Flushed. It was an eyeshadow the year before, and then last year they released it as a highlighter. I'm like, what the hell? Like, anyways, so I do own it as an eyeshadow, a single highlighter. Now it's in a palette. I'm not sad about it because it's beautiful. And this is Oh Darling highlighter, which it is currently like it's part of their collection. I don't have Oh Darling, so and it's been on my wish list, so there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this in, and I don't know if I want to pull in the light palette. Let me show you real quick what it looks like. The packaging is beautiful. 2 blushes. Let's just do it. We're gonna pull this guy in. I mean, when else am I gonna pull it in? I was hoping to start filming these videos more regularly, but with the rate that I pull in so many products, there's no way I can start doing that. I do want to pull in the e.l.f. Nabila Noor Lip Cocktail Kit. I can't wait to play with this guy, and I think let's see, I don't want to do these lip products. I do want to do this Bobbi Brown highlighter, their holiday highlighter for this year. Oh my god, this guy is so beautiful. Look at this. Well, I mean, the packaging is kind of, and then it looks kind of boring a little bit, but wait until I swatch it. I can't wait to play with this one. And I think this might be it from new makeup. Looks like quite a bit of products, didn't you, right? I mean, oh yeah, I got the new stack, the Tarte. But no, I don't wanna do that. Let's do, I think that's it for new makeup. Should I do the single shadow? Let's do the single shadow by MAC. I did pick up one of the single shadowed, like the magnetic ones. This is like the more reddish one. Spellbinder shadow. What's the shade name? Stairs to the Stars. I'm gonna bring this in. How about I do the setting spray this time? Let's do that. And do this setting spray. And how about I gotta try this guy. I feel like maybe it's gonna dry out on me, although how many months does it say? 12 months. It's not gonna dry out. I don't want to pull it in. Well, I'm gonna do this. I will do this guy, this Photo Finish Smashbox Photo Finish setting spray. So lots of new stuff, you guys. Let's try this Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum. What? Radiance Make Skin. What the hell does Radiance Make Skin Serum mean? With hyaluronic acid. Anyway, this was part of the Sephora The Next Big Thing kit, so I want to try it. Okay, we're done. We're done with new makeup. Let's move on. For setting mists, I pulled in one. I want to pull in another one. Honestly, at this point, I just want to finish everything that I have because I know what I love. So, it's kind of weird. I love the MAC Prep and Prime. I love the Milani. And I love the Smashbox like primer water. Everything else, it's just time to finish it. So, maybe that's what I need to start doing. Just keep using one until it's completely gone. Because nothing else compares to these. So, I don't know. any of these, I guess. I'm gonna go for, which one feels the lightest? How about we do, there's a lot in here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the Wet n Wild, the matte finish setting spray. I just gotta finish these because, like I said, my holy grails are those three: MAC Prep and Prime, Make It Last by Milani, and Smashbox. We'll see how this setting spray by Smashbox is, but the Smashbox primer mist, this guy's amazing. Oh, and Catrice, the Catrice mist too, which I have quite a bit backed up of all of those. So yeah, this feels like it's kind of not much left. So let's do this one. Let's go on to primers. Guess I didn't pick up any primers from my new makeup. Did I? No, just that radiance making serum kind of thing. I know I like this guy, so I do want to finish it and get it out of my collection. And I do have one of those MAC things. I do want to finish it, move it out of my collection. There's not a lot left in the MAC one. I don't think I've used this guy before. I think I'm gonna pull both of these in, and yeah, I love this guy, so I'm gonna pull this guy in too. Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, I love this guy. I'm gonna pull 3 in. Okay, for bronzers, I'm only gonna pull in 1 because there are quite a few in the deep palette from MAC. So the only one I do want to pull in is, I think, okay, I've never used Huda, believe it or not. So that's what I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna pull in Huda, and it's a baby one. So this was like the birthday gift from Ulta. So I'm gonna just pull this guy in, see how I feel about it. So that's it for bronzer. For blush, I do have I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 options. So I do want to pull in a few more from here. I think what I do want to pull in is, are there too many blushes? Maybe. Let's do this guy. I had repressed a this guy in it. So here's what had happened. I'd ordered the MAC Mother of Pearls, like it was so beautiful and it came completely shattered, so I repressed it into both this compact and this compact, and so I repressed it into 2. It's the same shade. I don't know why I swatched it twice. I don't know why you repressed it into 2. I mean, it totally could have fit in here. I do like it. I do like the color a lot. So I'm gonna bring this in. And 1 more. Ooh, this guy. I love this. And I bought it last holiday season. This is NARS Dolce Vita. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful on the skin too. And the shade is perfect for this time of the year. Yeah, it's really pretty. Ooh, a little bit deeper than that MAC one. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Look at that, we're pulling minis. I love it. For highlights, I think we kind of have enough options. Let's do Merzi. It's been a while. I'm gonna do this guy. Yep, I'm doing this one. It's beautiful and I love it, and I'm gonna pull it in. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. I do have 3 palettes pulled in, but let's do 1 more. Only 1 more, not too many more. I think I want to pull in Subculture. It's the perfect time for it. I'm gonna pull Subculture in, and that's it. I had both drawers open because just in case I needed to, you know, look in here and pull something else in. But I'm gonna go with Subculture. For foundation and concealer, I really want to pick up another shade of this Stay Naked by Urban Decay. This is like my really tan shade, 50WY, and I miss it. It's a beautiful foundation. Anyway, that's not what I'm pulling in, but I just felt the need to tell you that. I know this guy looks really beautiful. The Revolution like foundation stick in the shade F7. I have the shade F7. It's a really good shade match for me. It is absolutely stunning for 4 hours. That's it. After that, melts right off my face. Our anniversary is coming up. It's actually this week. And we're going out to dinner. And well, I guess I will be probably wearing the double wear or that Koki foundation. This is really hard when you have a foundation addiction. Foundation addiction. I'm gonna do the Light Illusion by Flower Beauty. I think this would look really beautiful to wear out to dinner. My husband does not like full coverage foundation, so I think this will be really nice. I might need to mix it with maybe just 1 or 2 darkening drops. So if I need them, I'll just reach for them. I do really like to mix, or I can mix it with the Dior Backstage foundation, although that one is kind of sheer as well. So I know I never talk about these, and maybe I should. Okay, these, I do have quite a few like glowy products in here. This is the MAC Studio Face and Body. It says foundation, and I have it in light pearl. So the way that I use these, I don't pull them in. I do have this guy, and I'll show you the other 2 products that I do have. Let's say I'm wearing a foundation that's really matte. Come on. I don't want to squeeze too hard because I don't want to... Oh, jeez. Let's shake it. Okay, here we go. So I do like to mix them like, oh, now see, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I didn't want to have to squeeze that much. And anyway, so maybe I'll have to use it with that Light Illusion. So this is really deep. It does sheer out really, really nicely, and it has a beautiful, beautiful glow to it. And I guess why haven't I pulled in the MAC Face and Body in a while? Forget it. I'm gonna put back the Light Illusion, pull the MAC Face and Body. So I'll just wait until it dries a little. So it has a beautiful, beautiful sheen to it. The other two that I have like this, and I've actually made a nice dent into the bronze one because I do use it, especially when I use this Lancome Tint Idole. It's just super light, and I mix it with this guy. Oh, beautiful, like absolutely stunning glow. And it matches me. So that's the Hyper Real foundation, and this is the shade Bronze FX, and I have the shade Gold FX. This is more I wouldn't use it as mixing to like deepen or dark, like to lighten or darken. I guess I could use it to lighten a foundation. Maybe I could use it with this guy. I wonder. I'm gonna have to play around with that. Anyways, I just thought I should talk about them because I never pull them in. And the same with like my mixers. I have the yellow mixer from e.l.f. There's not a whole lot left in the bronze mixer or the deepening mixer. I do use this guy quite a bit as well if my foundation is too light. And this is like an opalescent mixer. This guy is really good too if foundation is too matte. It's beautiful with it. Anyways, I figured I should talk about them because I never pull for them. And while talking about them, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pull in the MAC Face and Body, both of these. This might be a little bit light, maybe not. And I'm gonna pull them in and see how they work. Maybe next time we'll pull in these 2 and see how they work. Or I'll do an experiment sometime the next 2 weeks and I'll let you know next time how do they work. Anyways, I'm gonna pull these in. I love this foundation. I do, even though I don't have dry skin or anything like that, I love it. It's wonderful. Very light coverage, so, but you can build that up, I guess. Anyway, next. I forgot concealers, you guys. I was too excited to talk about foundation. I forgot about concealers. For concealers, my gosh, this is like exploding, and I have 2 new ones. Let's do... I'm gonna do this guy. Doesn't look like I have a whole lot left in it, so let's pull it in. Hopefully that damn tart shaped tape is empty soon. It's in a project and I'm trying to finish it up. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this guy in. For powders, I still have my La Prairie powder. It sits on my vanity. I reach for it whenever I want to reach for it. I spent way too much on it to like only shop my stash for it. So I'll show it to you. I love that thing. I use it quite often. Anyway, I'm just saying because I don't pull for it, that you see in here. I do have that e.l.f. powder. I do want my finishing powder. I miss it. The Hourglass Luminous Light. I gotta pull it in. I miss this guy. It's my favorite finishing powder. Well, that and the Laura Mercier. Actually, I can see a little dip in here. Kind of crazy. I love this thing too. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna do the Hourglass this time. And let's go ahead and do, I also really enjoyed this Derma Blend, the Illuminating Banana Powder. I really liked it for under my eye. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do one more powder to set my face. I did leave the e.l.f. one in, but do I love the e.l.f. one? I don't know if I do. I need something really lightweight. Let's do this one. It's my other love, Hourglass. Let's do it, the Mineral Veil. And this is everything. I'm gonna put everything back in the drawer and then I'll show you swatches. Ooh, and I'll show you the lip products that I already pulled in. And I'm gonna pull in an eyeliner. Probably boring black, but I'll show you that as well. All right, I went ahead and put everything in. Here are my lip products for the month of November. The only thing I didn't put in, like I said, is the La Prairie powder. It just does not fit in here. It just sits right over here, so I see it all the time and I can use it whenever I want. I did go ahead and pull out some of the project pan items just so I can make everything fit in here. I do have 4 foundations in here, kind of a little bit crazy, but not really because I love foundation. I love changing it up. For powders, I have Hourglass, the Luminous, it's my favorite powder and I don't know what it's called. It's the Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. It is the most beautiful finishing powder I own and it's an amazing shade match for me. So there's that. I do have the Hourglass Veil Loose Powder, Derma Blend Loose Powder for setting under my eye, and the e.l.f. I need to try the e.l.f. and see how I feel about it. For primers, I do have these 3. They're all minis. Hopefully I'll be able to finish one of these ones, either the MAC or the Too Faced MAC Prep and Prime, and this is the Natural Radiance. I do have the one Radiant Pink. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Hangover RX and Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I adore this thing. This was last holiday season. Come on, I gotta use it. So there's that. I do have the 2 foundations, Kokie foundation, and then the Double Wear in 2W1. I do have the 2 MAC Face and Body. One is just the regular in the shade C2 and one is the Pearl. The shade C2 is my absolute palest, which I currently am, but if I need to mix it, I do have the Pearl one, the light Pearl, to mix with it and give it a little bit of glow. Well, the MAC Face and Body is actually kind of very dewy foundation, but I do love that look anyways. So that's what's in here for foundations. Concealers are the LA Girl Pro Conceal and the Makeup Revolution. Look how different the shades look. That's crazy. Is this too dark on me now? I hope not. It might be. I don't want to squeeze. Oh, no. It looks lighter than it does in the tube, I want to say. Okay, anyways. There's that. For powders. Not powders, highlighters. Bobbi Brown highlights. And this is the shade Golden Hour. This is the Luxe Illuminating Powder and the shade is Golden Hour. This guy wasn't even on my radar until I went to Sephora and I was walking around and swatching and playing this with things, and I saw this and I loved it. So there's that. That's really beautiful. The other highlighter in here is the Anastasia Amrezi highlighter. It's another beautiful highlighter. Definitely more bam in your face, but there is that one and it's a little bit lighter. in color. No highlights there, but there are highlights in the MAC palettes. So let's pull those palettes out. Okay, here we go. The first one, which is the medium deep palette. Let's do the highlights in here. So Oh Darling and Snow Flushed. Snow Flushed is beautiful. I just had it in my stash not long ago. Here's Snow Flushed and here's Oh Darling. Really beautiful. Look at Snow Flush, it's stunning. It's beautiful, beautiful highlight. I'll keep that over there because I gotta do swatches for the bronzers. And then the light palette, one is Show Gold and one is High Sequency. Darn, I think I have Show Gold in my collection. I don't know which one is Show Gold. I want to say this one is Show Gold. Sounds familiar. Here we go. Here they are. Very holiday-y. Now I'm curious because I really think I have Show Gold. And here is Show Gold in full size. Apparently I do like what I like. So there we go. Now I have 2 Show Golds and I have 2 Snow Flushed. Maybe I'll sell these ones, the full size. Okay, so that was it for highlighters. Let's go ahead and do the blush swatches and then we'll do the bronzer swatches. There's 2 blushes in here. There is Dipping in Stars and Sipping in Stars. I don't know which one is which, but one is pink and one looks to be corally. The formula is just amazing on these. I like it better than the formula of last year's holiday palette. That one was kind of really dry at first until like you work through the top layer. So there's that. And then, oh, those are bronzers, so let's put those away. For now, I do have, I know it's in a Tarte, used to be a bronzer in here. So here's it's also by MAC. This is the Pearl, Mother of Pearl, the repress. And let me go ahead and show you this is NARS, Dolce Vita. That's not a very nice watch. I know this guy performs wonderfully, but it's a beautiful berry color. It's really beautiful for the fall, and I really, really like the formula. It's pretty amazing. And then the Chantecaille, and I picked up the elephant one, the Smitten, which is the elephant one. Look how beautiful this is. It's such a beautiful blush. It's not a lot of product in here, but it really does not bother me with the size of my collection. So, oh, I didn't want to get rid of that pretty spray, but I know it does not swatch as beautiful as it applies on the face, because when I bought it in store, she applied it on my face and it just looked stunning. So there's that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and keep going through what was in here. My camera died on me yesterday, so today's the next day, and I have no idea where I was. I know we talked about the highlights and the blushes. We didn't do bronzers yet, but let me go ahead and show you this Glass Glow Face Illuminator by Kevyn Aucoin, and this is the shade Prism Rose. I do like this on days, I haven't tried it with makeup yet, but I did wear it on days where I did not wear makeup. It is absolutely stunning for like a dewy, glowing skin, kind of like, damn, I drank a lot of water. Not a super highlighted like, hey, you can see me from space kind of highlighter, but a glassy, like dewy skin. Like, it's so beautiful. It looks super pretty on the skin. It does stay a little bit tacky, which I personally don't mind, but that was like one of the comments that I was reading on Sephora's website. I didn't pick it up from Sephora. I got it from Bloomingdale's before I read the reviews or anything like that. But I read what people thought about it on Sephora, and a lot of people said it stays tacky. I can say it definitely stays tacky. I haven't tried to set it with a natural, like a powder highlighter, because I've only been using it, like I will put a blush on, a cream blush usually, and then I would tap this like all around the high points of my cheeks, down my nose, even on my eyelids. It just looks absolutely stunning. My husband really liked it when I tried it in store, so I picked it up. Usually not big on makeup, so long story short about this highlighter, I love it. I'm really excited to have it in here for a little bit more time. Anyways, so let's keep on going. Let's do bronzers next. I do have the Huda Benefit. Again, this was the free gift from Ulta for my birthday this past August. I haven't used it yet. I've never tried Huda. Have I tried Huda? Is it in that cheek palette? Maybe it is in that cheek palette. Maybe I have tried it. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is in here. What do I know? Okay, so I have tried Huda. Anyway, I'm excited to use it, excited to play with it. Since I do have it in a palette, after I use it this time around, I might pass it on to my sister-in-law, or maybe, we'll see. I'm trying not to have so many doubles in my collection, but it just happens. Let's do, I know we talked about concealers, like let's go ahead and talk about, I know I did a swatch of the single eyeshadow, the Kaja Moon Crystal. This thing is beautiful. Let me go ahead and show you a swatch of the MAC Stairs to the Stars Spellbinder Shadow. This is the holiday, what holiday are we? We're in 2019. I already swatched this thing because I just couldn't wait. I picked up like that reddish shade. This definitely has like an interesting texture, like it has an interesting texture. When you look at it, you think that they're, well, I guess they are ridged. Maybe I just swatched it enough times that it's not ridged anymore. But okay, let's go ahead and do a swatch of this guy. I think this is gonna require quite a bit of work, maybe some glitter glue to apply it. I don't know what the best method to do that is gonna be. Like, should I use a brush? Should I use my fingers? I don't know. So I need to play with this. It swatches really beautiful, but it doesn't swatch as like bam as I had hoped it would be. You know, I wanted like red, you know, kind of thing. So we'll see how this guy works. When I picked it up, when most of the stuff that I just picked up, like the MAC palettes and all that, I used my Ulta points. I redeemed 4,000 points, so I was able to pick all of these stuff up, and they had the 20% off. So even if I don't like it, I'll probably not gonna go return it, because when you use points to make a purchase, when you return it, you don't get as much points as, you know, you should, because you redeemed 2,000 points. So they cannot do their math, and if I don't like it, I'll pass it on to someone. I just hope I do, because I really want a red shadow like that. I like shadows like that. Next in here, I have the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiant Make. I hate how they say Radiance Make Skin Serum. What the hell does Radiance Make mean? I know English is not my first language, but come on. Here's what this guy is like. I don't know, is this supposed to be a primer? Is this supposed to be a serum? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look it up on Sephora's website and see how do I use this thing, and it's so tiny. Anyways, so there's that. This is Project. This is my MAC Soft Ochre. I don't think I've showed you this guy in a long time, but look at that. Look at this huge dip I have in here. When I hit pan, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, there's actually a bottom to this thing. I never thought that there would be, that I would ever find the bottom. But there we go. There's a bottom, and I'm making a nice progress on it. Probably be another 3-4 years before it's done, but it's cool. I do have the Smashbox setting spray in here, the weightless setting spray. This guy's supposed to be really good, so I'm excited to try it. I put this guy in here. I think last time I had the e.l.f. Setting spray, which I finished finally. So I'm trying to like work through all my setting sprays because I know the ones that I really love, and at this point I'm content with 4 that I really love. So I'm trying to get through my collection and just stop buying ones that I think I would like when I know I love something else. I wish I would do that for everything else, but I don't. Next up, we have the eyeshadow palettes. Let's do eyeshadow palettes and then we'll do lip products. I'll do swatches and I'll show you. So when I was filming yesterday, well, my camera died. I ran downstairs and my Ulta order had arrived, and I had placed an order for 2 new eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Should I keep Subculture or should I pull in one of the other eyeshadow palettes? I had picked up let me show you the ones that I did order, because Ulta was having 10 times eyeshadow palettes, and I wanted to try, well, new brands to me, but they're not super new. Uma Beauty, the Black Magic, I think this was the Allure palette is what it was called. I don't know. Well, it says Black Magic. Why did I think it said Allure? I did swatch it yesterday and it's really beautiful. It does have a little bit of Subculture vibes. Like, don't you think? Look at that. So I was like, oh, should I play with the new one or should I keep Subculture in here and give it some more love? The glitters in here, I swatched those 3 glitters, and I swatched this yellow shade. This one I don't think is gonna require glitter glue, but this one definitely is gonna require glitter glue, and I think this one I might get away without glitter glue. That doesn't really bother me having to use glitter glue or anything like that. I always keep my glitter glue in this drawer anyways. I know I don't show myself shopping for it. It's always in here. So green shades, I've been so drawn into this. So again, this has very similar vibes to the Subculture, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should save the new ones, the 2 new ones, until my next Shop My Stash and play with the Subculture, because I really want to play with the Subculture. Kind of missed it. But I thought I would share this with you. I wish you could talk to me like right now and tell me, yeah, you should do that, or no, don't do that, you know. But anyway, and then the other eyeshadow palette that I picked up is from Black Moon. Is it Black Moon Cosmetics? Yeah, Black Moon Cosmetics, and I got the Full Moon palette. I didn't even know about this brand until I was at Ulta, and I was just passing by like an end aisle, and then I saw this one palette. It was kind of swatched to death, but I really touched it and I fell in love with it. Grungy matte shades. They are so soft. I don't know why I'm doing a haul video within my Shop My Stash video, but I haven't been filming hauls. Look at that. They are so beautiful. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. That's my dilemma right here. Me telling you, I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick to my original plan. Keep the Subculture in here, Jackie Aina, and then the other 2, the Huda and the Natasha Denona. Let me clean my hands and then we'll do some eyeshadow swatches. Okay, Subculture, she's gonna stay. I've used this guy before, but I know it gets a lot of hate, but I love it. It's just so beautiful. These colors just scream fall to me. Look at that. I mean, that is just intense. That's I cannot wait to play with this palette. I know I love it. It's one of my favorite palettes in my collection. So there we go. There's that. Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. I cannot wait to dip my fingers in it. You know those brushes that come in these palettes? I do use them. I do actually really like them too. Which one do we want to swatch? I'm gonna do this one. Lituation? Is that how you say it? Ooh, look at Ginger. Ginger is pretty. Again, like fall colors. How about we do pinker? These 3 shades. Ooh, man. Again, I cannot wait to play with this. I personally love the Anastasia formula. I know some people don't, but I do love it. I typically go very light-handed with my eyeshadows, no matter what eyeshadow brand I'm using. Barely tap my brush in. First of all, I hate when my products or my palettes look dirty and dusty, so that's why I barely dip in. I don't like the kick up, and I don't like to have to wipe my palettes or anything like that. So that's usually what I do with any palettes. Of course, I do the same with Anastasia, and I do really like them. I know they're powdery, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, playing with makeup. So there's that. We did a couple swatches of the Natasha Denona earlier on in the video. I know it's probably been an hour and a half since then, but let's do the Huda Beauty, the nude, like the mini nude. And I got the rich one, which is the deepest one of these. I wasn't, okay, so the light one, I completely glanced over because it said light. I like really dark shadows, and I have enough lighter shades until my friend Valerie picked up the light one, and then she did some swatches for me, and I was like, damn it. Now it's on my radar. So anyways, I don't know why I had to tell you that. Let's do this guy. Let's do this guy. And then how about we do one of these shimmers? How about we do this top one? Ooh, I feel so soft. Okay, let's do these 3. Okay, very beautiful. Again, I'm really excited to play with it. I'm really excited to do some eye looks with it. So there you go. There's that one. For lip products, this guy's staying the Tartiste. The shade is Bay because it is in a project. My care package from my friend when she sent me the Kaja. Where's Kaja? Oh, there she is. The Kaja eyeshadow, she had this guy in there too. This is the Jouer lip cream, and the shade is Bronze Rose. So I don't want to have to wait until I actually roll it in. Ooh, that's pretty, and it smells delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or however long. So I'm putting this guy in. I know I didn't roll for it, but I'm putting it in. The same with the e.l.f. Nabila Noor, the lip pencil and the lipstick. I really want to play with them. Ooh, that's a pretty rich brown lipstick, lip pencil. And then let's do the lipstick. I think this is a matte. I don't know if it's matte or not. It's called Myra Nude. Why is it Myra? Is this the one she named after her sister or something like that? That is really pretty color. It's a really pretty nude. I'm excited to play with this guy. And those stayed in here from last time. The MAC Cream in Your Coffee. Again, another beautiful nude. Rosy nude. Too Faced Gingerbread Man. This is like, came in that set with the bronzer. Oh, this guy is so pretty. And the Bite Beauty hashtag NYC also stayed from last time. That's really pretty too. Those are still 50% off at Sephora. So if you're interested and you want to get the additional 20% or however much the discount is currently, so you can go ahead and do that. And now let me show you the ones that I pulled in in my roulette, I did pull in a Shea Moisture lip scrub. This is gonna stay in my bathroom. I pulled in the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Tantalizer. I think this was a holiday set, part of a holiday set. Was it last year or the year before? Looks really pretty. I think this will be really pretty, like a lip topper for maybe this guy. Not that I will need it. I pulled in the NYX lip cream, soft matte lip cream in the shade is San Paulo. I think this guy, I'm almost done with it. I didn't realize I was so close, but I did use this guy yesterday actually. And there's still product in there. I had to like dip a couple times in there to actually get product, but that's so pretty, like perfect for this time. Lime Crime, those are the Velveteens, and I have the shade Red Rose. It's beautiful berry color. This is gonna stain my hand, but it's okay. That is so pretty. I cannot wait to put this on. And then I pulled out the Rimmel. This is the Amethyst Shimmer. This might be a declutter. We don't know yet. I'll have to use it, but I'm no longer into shimmery lipsticks like this. It's too glowy. It's a bit much. We'll just say that. And I pulled, let me show you the lip pencil because I think these would look really good together. This is the Bare Minerals Statement, like lip pencil, and the shade is Genius. Yeah, I think these would look really pretty together, so I'll probably be doing that. I pulled in NARS. Those are some of my favorite lip products. The Velvet Lip Glide, and the shade is District. I love this formula. They are so comfortable. So there's that. So I was really happy when I pulled this guy into the roulette for November. I have the Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss. I was trying to pan this last year and it was just like impossible. I've made a good dent. I'm like halfway through this guy, so I'm excited to pull it in again. It's a really beautiful lip gloss, very easy to wear on like daily basis. You don't have to worry about having a mirror or not. I pulled in the NYX, what is this? Extra Creamy Lipstick, and I think the shade is B52. I'm excited for this guy too. It's those are so comfortable and they're like really, really pretty. Kind of looks a little bit like that MAC one, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit. I pulled in the e.l.f. matte lip color and the shade is Fuchsia. Yes, Fuchsia. Those are really pretty too. I used to have a red one that I just adored. It was a beautiful red. That's a beautiful, well, fuchsia color. So I'm excited for this guy. I have a couple more. I pulled in the Studio Makeup Gloss Color Intense, and I think this is the shade Kiss. This guy is really actually, I really liked it on my lips, like the color and how shiny it was, but it was really sticky. Like my husband went to kiss me and he was like, oh my god, I'm stuck to you. So we'll play with it. I think that was kind of, I think it came in like an Ipsy bag or something. I pulled in the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color, and this is the shade Boho. When I opened this guy, like the whole lipstick was stuck to the top, so I had to like push it back in here. I don't like this color, honestly. I don't think this is something that I will be keeping in my collection. I think it's a little too taupey for me, for my lips. And then, is this the last? No, one more. So I pulled in one of the new MAC, like this was like the holiday, this holiday. There were three, I picked out the 3 nude lipstick set, and I actually rolled in one of them. This is Once Upon the Stars. I think this is the lightest out of the whole lip set. Oh, it's pretty. Kind of looks a little bit like the e.l.f. one. Wow, looks very similar. Although this is, looks like this one is drying matte, and this is supposed to be the cream one, right? No, it's supposed to be matte. Looks a little shiny to be matte. Look how tiny these are, but they're so cute. Something like this will probably last me ages anyways, even if I try to pan it. And then the last thing was the lip pencil. I used this guy yesterday. Actually, I don't have a whole lot left in this lip pencil, so this might be something that I work on panning at some point, maybe next year, 2020. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade Enchantment. So what I did, I wore it all over my lip and I topped it with San Paulo. San Paulo, where are you? Which one is San Paulo? I think this is San Paulo. So I put this all over my lip, and then just in the center of my lip, I put San Paulo. It was really pretty. The color lasted all day. I ate, you know, breakfast, lunch, and then dinner time, I was like, okay, I gotta take this guy off because it was starting to dry my lips a little bit. So I took it off before dinner, but it lasted all freaking day. Yeah, I think I should pan it. Wow, I've used quite a bit of this guy. I need to pan this guy before it goes bad because I really actually do like it. Anyways, I think we're done. You guys, this might be one of my longest Shop My Stash. I know a lot of the people who watch my Shop My Stash videos always leave me a comment not to worry about the length because they like it really long, or they like the long videos. I personally love Shop My Stash videos. I'll watch them short, long. And when you love to talk about makeup and you have so much makeup, it's kind of hard to keep it on the short side. I like seeing swatches when I watch Shop My Stash, so I always try to swatch everything that I can swatch for you guys. I know I don't swatch all of my eyeshadow palettes, but if you ever want any swatches or anything like that, leave them in the comments below, and then when I film my Shop My Stash the next time around, I'll do a full swatch for you. Like if you want the whole palette swatched, let me know. Like, hey, can you swatch the whole palette? And then the next time I Shop My Stash, when we first start the video, I'll do a full palette swatch for you. Anyway, if you have any comments, any questions, anything like that, guy, it's sticky. This might be a bad choice, but yeah, comments, anything like that, leave them in the comments section. I love chatting with you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. It lets YouTube know that this is a liked video and they recommend it for other people. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Thanks again for watching. Bye.